You are welcome into another tutorial, and in today's tutorial we'll be sewing our 5 pieces skirt. I've transferred all our patterns to fabric for both the front and the back. So now let's begin. We'll be setting aside the front pattern so that we can start our work up from the back pattern. So we separate the two back patterns, both the side and the center back. Then we remove our pattern paper from the main fabric. If you have not watched the tutorial on how we drafted the 5 pieces skirt pattern, I will attach the link in the bio. So once we are done separating the pattern from the fabric, we set it aside. So now, before we separate our two fabric, we need to note the point where we'll be attaching to each other. So I'll be using my chalk to mark the point where we'll be attaching, so that the arrow will be facing the direction we'll be sewing. So once I'm done doing that, I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Don't forget, we are marking on the wrong side now. Once I'm done marking that side, I'll repeat the same thing on the side back. And it will be easier for us to note the side back because we only extend one side from the side back. So I'll be marking that side. So the arrow will be facing the edge. Then I'll repeat the same thing on the second side. So once I'm done marking, I'll be setting aside the center back so that we can separate the side back. So I'll open up the side back now, right side facing up for the two. Then I'll be bringing the center back to place on it. And I'll be using the mark that I make on the fabric to note the point. So that is the arrow for that side. So I'll pick it up, then place it on the side back, right side facing each other, matching the arrow. So once I'm done placing it, I'll confirm the arrow. You can see the arrow on that side, and the arrow is on the same side for the second fabric. So I'll set it aside, then repeat the same thing on the other side. So that is the arrow on the center back. Then I'll be placing it on the side back, confirming the arrow now. So I'll place it up to check. You can see our arrow. So the two arrows are facing the same side. So I'll be pinning them down, matching all the notches. So I've pinned all the two sides together. Then I match the above knee. You can see that is why I said we should notch it the other time. So it will make it easier for us to match them together. So I repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'll be taking it to the sewing machine and I'll stitch on both sides. Once I'm done stitching, I'll be bringing it for us to see. So I've stitched down the two sides now. Then I've ironed it down. And because of the notch that we make at the center, it makes it easier for it to lay flat on the two sides. You can see. Then I iron the two. By the time we open it on the right side, look at the fabric, it's looking very neat and clean. So I'll be setting this aside to bring in our front pattern so that we'll be working on it as well. So this is our front pattern with the fabric. So we separate the pattern from the fabric. So I've already transferred the dart on both sides to the front fabric. So I'll be taking it to the sewing machine now to stitch down the dart for the two sides. And once I'm done stitching, I'll bring it for us to see. So I've stitched down the two darts on the front side and I've ironed it out. So this is our front. So I'll be bringing in the back now to place on it so that we can match them together. So I'll bring the first side back, then place it right side facing each other. Then I will adjust it properly for the back. You can see the edges are matching. So I'll check the other side as well. Placing right side facing each other. Then match the edge from the hem to the waistline. So once I'm done confirming that the two matches, then I'll set aside the front so that we can work on the back. So we'll be attaching our zipper to the back now. So the first thing I will do is to measure the length of my zipper, and the length I want to use is 9 inches. I'll be placing the fabric on each other now, right side facing each other. Then I'll measure out the 9 inches point. So once I'm done measuring it, then I'll use my chalk to mark it out. So that is the point where my zipper will be stopping. So I'll take my pin and pin it down. Once I'm done pinning, I will adjust the fabric, matching the two sides and ensuring that the edges meet. Then from the position where the zipper will stop, I will stitch down to the hem, noting the above knee point. So let me clip down that part now so that it doesn't shift from position. So from the position where the zip stop now, I'll be stitching down 1 inch. Then from the above nail, I'll be reducing it gradually to ½ inch. So I've pinned down the 2 fabric now. And I'll be leaving open the place where the zipper will be installed. You can see that side is open. And don't forget, we'll be stitching down 1 inch from that point to the above nail. Then we'll reduce it gradually to ½ inch. Once I'm done joining the 2 sides together, then I'll be pinning our zipper to the fabric, following the 1 inch zipper allowance we added while drafting our pattern. So I've stitched the 2 sides together, so our back fabric is 1 now. Then I've already attached the zipper. I pin it down, marking the point where the zipper will be stopping. So I'll take it to the sewing machine, then I'll stitch it down. Once I'm done stitching, I'll bring it for us to see. So I've attached the zipper to the fabric and I've trimmed off the excess, and you can see how it's laying flat on the right side. And I've also pinned our front and back fabric on both sides. So I'll be taking it to the sewing machine now, then stitch down our 1 inch on both sides. Once I'm done doing that, I'll bring it for us to see. So I've stitched down the 2 sides, taking in 1 inch sewing allowance that we added. Then by the time we turn it to the other side, you can see everything is in place. And the next thing we do now is to cut out our waistband. But before we do that, we need to retake our waist measurement because of the ease that we created on our front pattern. So let me open up the zipper so that it will be easier for me to measure. So you also measure yours. My actual waist measurement was 36 inches. So because of that ease now, there will be an increment, and we need to confirm that before we cut out our waistband so that we don't have a shortage. So and that is what I'm doing now. So we are having 38 inches instead of 36 inches. So it has increased by 2 inches. So that is what we'll use to cut our waistband now. So my waistband is now 38 inches. So I'll be adding 2 inches sewing allowance to it. So I've already cut out my fabric. So the total length I cut is 40 inches. So let me remeasure it for you to see. You can see 40 inches. Then the height is 2 inches. By the time we open it up, it will be total of 4 inches. So you can see. So I'll be folding it ½ inch on both sides because I want a band height of 1.5 inch. So by the time we fold it up, we'll be having 1.5 inch. So let me bring in our skirt now. So we attach the band to the waist area. Then we fold in the raw edges on the hem, taking down the sewing allowance that we added. So once I'm done doing that, I'll be showing us the final look. So this is the final look of our skirt. I've already attached the waistband, then I've attached the hook and eye to the waist area. Then I've sewn in the raw edges on the hem of our fabric as well. You can see. Then I've already ironed it. And always ensure you iron your fabric as you sew as well. If you enjoyed this tutorial, kindly give us a giant thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much and God bless you. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified anytime we upload a new video.